What's up, what's up? It's your girl Mocha Monroe. I have here with me the headliner of Showcase Sundays, live in full effect at the parlor, Marcel P Black. What's good with ya?
I'm wonderful, beautiful. How you doing?
I am blessed, and yeah, I made a big deal about you and what?
You
Don't
did?
be looking at me like that.
No, what you? Okay, bet.
Go ahead and let them know what to follow you at on Instagram like they don't already know.
At Marcel P Black, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MarcelPBlack.com, MarcelPBlack.bandcamp.com. Anytime you see a big fresh nigga with polo in these streets.
Yeah, and you know he one of the most traveling ass, woke ass motherfuckers in Baton Rouge, period.com, moving around, especially pushing the no rapping over vocals campaign.
Real MCs don't rap over vocals.
I like that shit anyway, period.com. You can't hear nobody when they rapping over vocals. Like, I mean, not like you want to hear them anyway, so to be honest. I'm just saying, if you want to be heard, don't rap over vocals. People do have a complex about the shit. You feel me? What sparked that movement? Like, real quick.
I mean,
if you could tell me.
I've never really been with it. And like I would talk about it online all the time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like everywhere I would go, even out of town, like
I've been here, huh?
No, but I've been a conscious rapper all my life. But more people knew me for like talking about people rapping over vocals more than anything else. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make it part of my brand. And it's something like, it's about getting rappers to be better. It is, of course, I clown too, but it's really about having like, take care of your boys, getting your cardio together.
That's when the campaign started.
Not being too drunk or too high.
Well, yeah.
So you remember rehearsing and practicing.
Right.
Like I'm a hip hop dude. I'm always gonna push and cut for the culture of hip hop and MCing.
Yeah.
So like, if you want to be an MC, that's a part of it. Step your game up.
Right. There are a lot of people out here that want to call themselves MC, but at the end of the day, I feel like you kind of got it down pat on the whole idealism of
I'm blessed,
being
man.
an MC.
Thank God for hip hop.
Right. I mean, hip hop is the blueprint of a blueprint.
Yeah, I mean, it's our culture. It's youth black culture, man. It's the way we talk, the way we dress, what we listen to, the way we communicate, the way we shake each other's hands. I mean, it's culture of everything, so I'm always going to represent the culture.
Right. Well, if there was anything that you wanted to say to inspire some upcoming artists out there, what is one thing that you would tell them? Or two? Just let it be known right now.
Take care of your business. Like, love what you do. Like,
Prioritize.
if it's driving you crazy, don't do it. Only do it because you love it. And part of loving it is working at it, practicing, taking your time. Like, I see rappers all the time. They record their first song and want to go perform the next day.
Right.
Take some time, rehearse your stuff, learn your stuff.
Practice.
Like, love your craft. Love your craft to know when you're ready to actually go out there. Like, be ready. Like, give a fuck enough to have fun with what you're doing.
Right.
And perfect what you're doing.
Right. And I feel like you have enough experience to bring that much energy when you hit the stage. It's like
I'm old.
Your presence is already acknowledged. Once you hit the stage, it's like, bam. You know,
It's your first time seeing me perform, right?
No, it ain't. Don't play with me.
Where you saw me perform at?
I don't know, but I've seen you perform before, and I've been around you many other times.
But you ain't never seen me perform, though.
Perform one other time.
When?
Fade to Flow.
I've never performed at Fade to Flow.
Never.
Never.
Ever.
I don't perform at Fade to Flow.
Well, I don't know.
You ain't seen me. I'm saying, so listen.
I had to see you, though.
You've heard about me.
Spike, you don't have to cut this shit.
No, listen, I want to ask you a real question. I'm going to ask you a real question.
Spike.
Listen. So tell me what you thought.
Of you performing just now?
Yeah.
I mean, I felt your vibe, like your energy. I felt like you're a lyricist. You feel me? I know you're conscious. Like, you know, you got that conscious vibe, but like I said, when you hit the stage, you demand a certain type of respect. That's just my personal opinion.
Thank you. I'm going to tell you why I asked you that. Because I travel all over the country, and I don't rap in front of black people a lot.
I'm still gonna fuck Spike up.
I don't rap in front of black people a lot, right? And so, like, believe it or not, like, white people like conscious rap more than black people sometimes, it seems like.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is this, it's like, I don't get to see black women in the crowd. And so I'm always like I be in front of a whole bunch of white people saying God is a black woman. Right. So when I was happy, like, okay, I'm gonna be here in Baton Rouge.
Right.
I know there's gonna be more black women here. I was really excited to like do that song where I'm dedicated to 2 black women. Cause like, that's something that's near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? First of all, black women, period. You know what I'm saying? But like, I really truly believe that black women make hip hop better. Yeah. And like, a lot of the songs be like, this song's for the ladies. Bitch busted open, puts her, you know. if you're in a particular place, that's your type of place, right?
Right.
But at the same time, like,
they got black women out here that will appreciate a song that is just about appreciation.
we don't do that enough. We don't do that enough. And I ain't knocking, you know, I ain't knocking other people who do that, but people don't do it enough. So like, so anyways, I just wanted to ask you what you saw.
I feel you. My thing is this right here. I feel like the community is afraid of being woken up or being awakened.
Why do you think?
Why? The truth scare motherfuckers, period. It don't matter.
So I was here the other day doing the thing with Drea, and like I was telling her like
Media Day?
Yeah, people was saying, I'm basically saying like people look at me weird they look at me as different, but I'm just being myself. You know what I'm saying? Like so. No. But I mean, compared to like a lot of different other rappers and stuff, and what they do, the way they move, and like I don't talk. I don't talk about what everybody else talk about, but I'm just being I'm just being myself though. Like I think it's crazy to like keeping it real is like a character as opposed to being who you are.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe a black woman has got to wear nothing but polo and I go to strip clubs.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? But people be like, well, he's talking about something different. I'm like, I wake up every day and go to bed me, and I love it.
At the end of the day, I got a 10-year-old son, you feel me? So I'm a single mother trying to raise a young black man. I feel like it would be wrong for me to shelter him knowing the type of world that I grew up in, and the type of world that we are living
currently
in
going
now.
through. Right.
So if he want to listen to young boy, whatever, I don't give a fuck what he want to listen to, I'm going to let him listen to it, because at the end of the day, I don't want him to be like, I got to listen to this outside of my mom because
I definitely had to do that. I definitely had to do that.
Yeah, so I was sheltered as a child, so I feel you on that type.
Right. I just try to be myself, man. Like people say, being yourself is different. It is what it is, man.
The thing is, like when they hear you talk about stuff like that, that's when they realize, oh, you know what? He got more to say than just some rap shit. Like it ain't just about that rap shit. And rappers try to just rap about that trapping ass bullshit, but at the end of the day,
they think they try to rap about what they think everybody wants to hear. But like, I be in the barbershops, I be in the hood. This is what niggas is really talking about.
They prefer originality, I feel like.
Right, people,
I prefer originality.
Like if you gotta think about it, like for every nigga that get killed, he a father. He got children and a widow. He got children and a widow. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna look after them children?
Thanks.
Who gonna, you know, if their daddy ain't there, who gonna help step in and help the mother when he acting up? When he gets suspended from school, that's what I do. Like I've literally had.
Like I'm important. People like you are important.
Exactly. And so it's like
without people like you, you know, just think about how many people you've helped. If you wasn't there, you wouldn't have been able to help that many people.
Absolutely. So,
but I feel like we need more people like you in our community.
And all I'm saying is that's what I rap about, right? So now look, if I'm out here talking about if I'm out here really empowering
empower the community.
But if I'm up here rapping about killing people, that's cap. I can't do that. All I can do is be me.
On a vibrational level, is bringing people down. Y'all need to learn about y'all frequencies. You feel me? Carry yourself at a certain.
Get your chakras together.
Align your chakras.
Yes, align your chakras.
Positive and optimistically, so that you don't find yourself vibrating at a low frequency. Because all this negative ass bullshit that motherfuckers be bringing to you, you won't be able to fuck with. Well,
Facts.
I lied. They won't be able to fuck with you because of how high you vibrate.
Man, I'm one of the people. I try not to separate myself from nobody because I'm still black. Like, ain't no black person my enemy.
And that's why it's hard.
Ain't no black person my enemy, man.
And I'm gonna tell you this, it's like at the end of the day, you and me, black ignorant motherfuckers that you love to death. You feel me? I never cancel them out because you love them.
I had a rhyme, I say, it's frustrating but the people that you're writing for don't want to sit and listen when it's them that you're fighting for. But I just feel like that's what I'm called here to do. Yep. Somebody got to do it.
Exactly.
Somebody got to do it.
At the end of the day, I feel like this. If you one of the tough, if you feel like you this badass, boss ass motherfucker, don't excuse my French or my English, but I feel like if you can't handle an old, indecisive ass motherfucker that don't know which path they trying to travel on, and you can't influence them or at least show them the light or the knowledge, because of course you can always lead that horse to water. If you can't at least lead the motherfucker,
You know, and like my dad was a youth development worker. My dad was a juvenile probation officer. My mama was a social worker. But just in general, they say it's easier to save black boys than broken men, right? So grown niggas, y'all doing what y'all doing. But man, right now it's a 15-year-old dude. He might be a couple grades behind doing something he ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Damn, they about to drop out of school.
Yeah.
That's my focus.
Like
when I say my name is Marcel P Black and I make conscious rap for gang members, that's not cap. Like I make conscious rap for street niggas.
Right.
I ain't no tree hugger. You know what I mean? Cause I'm really out here.
I'm a tree hugger.
Shout out to.
I love nature.
No tree hugger. This I'm just saying.
He just ain't one.
I'm just saying. That's not me.
Honestly, I don't feel like it's a bad thing if you become one. But that's another discussion for another show. Okay.
Let me find out.
We're gonna pick this back up in another episode of Express Your Thoughts.
We do.
Because I mean, we only had one, right?
That was like in July, so we need to run it back.
Yeah, it was like when I first started
right.
interviewing. So
yep.
To catch back up with us on some more conscious ass shit, stay tuned to me at _Mocha Monroe.
Yeah.
And him at
Marcel P Black.
You know where it's at, or the Antidote, because we both, interact.
Big shout out to Joe, big shout out to the Antidote, big shout out to Real Prophet. This is my family, I love y'all to death. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be in the building with my people.
Yeah, and it's love, peace, and blessings to you all. We're signing out.
Allah Mahabe, freedom.
Peace. I have something on live mixtapes as well. Just type it in and it'll come up. Thank y'all for the love too.
One more time. Man, it sounds like it do not end good for them dudes at the end of the song. But is it wrong to say that I think I'm still trying to be the dude in the song? I love you. Is it too soon? I love you. So y'all, okay.
True vocal.
We were supposed to have a longer show, but we had a couple of folks that whether we making it hard. So, but the feature act. Say again? Oh, okay. Feature act. Man, I don't know what I can say that hasn't been said about this guy, but I'm gonna figure something out because this is the first time I get to introduce one of my brothers.
I've seen him perform before.
I will go out on a limb and say that no single individual has contributed more to the underground hip hop scene in Baton Rouge than this guy over the last 10 years.
Right.
I've been running with this dude. This dude here, I can't even, I think he's escaped the trappings of being a local artist because he's been around the country.
Yeah.
And
he do a show every week, right? Every weekend.
Look, he got so many airline points. I'm trying to see if I can get a couple so I make some trips. But I do make some trips with this cat. And I see what he does on the road. I see what he does when he goes places where he might not have that many fans. When he leave, they with him.
Yeah.
There's a reason that he's had the successes that he's had. I've been lucky enough to be able to share some of them. This cat rocks mics. He starts movements. Red Road. Rhythm don't rap over vocals. Culture over everything. Even he borrowed that one, but he's breathing fire into it. And on top of being a dope-ass, amazing-ass MC, he a dope-ass, amazing-ass person. Ain't no lies in his rhymes. I lie in my rhymes.
You forgot one more thing. He always have rap for always have a piece of rap going on.
He might hit me in my head if I ain't say that. His body be adorned in the fineries and the haberdasheries of Ralph Lauren. Y'all. It is my honor and my pleasure and my pleasure and my honor to introduce my brother from another father and mother. Man, I wore his shirt. This is my first time wearing this shirt. For him, it says blackness. Y'all give it up for my brother, Marcel P Black. Marcel P Black.
That's good.
BR7 in the suit.
Mic check. Hold on. Who's the mic? My daddy said
that gospel, but I chose to be a rapper. I was raised in the church, prophesied to be a pastor, but I was out there in the corner steady, posing with the trappers. I was dressed in all red, but I never pledged capital. Like Boosie. They used to call me cutie when I was a little kid, but started calling me nigga as soon as I got bigger. The hater why I left the gangster, dope dealers to be this educated dude with dreams of making moves. Look, they used to say that I rap too black, that it would scare white folks and dumb niggas would never get it. They said I never used to stutter, but I grew to be articulate when it came to spitting it. They said I'd never make it as a conscious rapper from Baton Rouge, and that I might as well give it up, but I surpassed all expectations, so I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You see the problem?
I got an album with Joe. Can I do a song from the album I got with Joe?
Please.
So no?
Yes, please.
They don't want to hear the song.
Please.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Alright, so do me a favor.
Please.
I'm going to say B-O. Y'all going to say S-S. Y'all ready? B-O.
Yes.
Hey, ready? Y'all ready? Let's do it. That just was going to get my back like going to some shit. So, if I get my feelings when I'm rapping a little bit, y'all got to excuse me. Alright. Betting rules, I say B-O-S-S-B-O. Now say boss motherfucker. I say B-O-S-S-B-O. Boss motherfucker. Say Joe, you foolish for this beat, niggas, and let me run that black conscious. This is sweet, niggas. Middle finger to the crooked lost beat, niggas. Let me introduce you to my heat, nigga. Yeah, this beat that hard body for the God body. All black music, that amplitude for movement. When the soldiers in the street, stop that black on black beat. Stop aiming at innocent victims and stop banging on the system. Yeah. And bitch, I think I'm punching harder. I went from monster to militant like the former slogan. And I ain't worried about no blanket, you gon' see me flossing. But I'm all about my paper, you gon' see me bossing. But no, I ain't rose. Never drove a Maybach, but I'm self-made. Never been a correction to God, but that hit nigga in charge now. Hollers, oh Lord, better move. Now say false motherfucker. I say false motherfucker. Man, I'm not just squatting up. I got my niggas with me. I got some rich rolling 90s and some 60s with me. Those that tripping got some Rubellos gripping with me. Families and power boots in my pictures with me. Yeah, and bitch, I think I'm George Jackson. I lead them back to the street, niggas about the action. Military minded trained to put your lights out. Picture from million others standing from the White House. Dressed in all black, not finna go to the all got tagged to the nigga, I say they got my back. When Bruce Ray minded the all stay strapped, ain't afraid of your white folks. Told me I'm one call from rifles. Uncle say I'm worst nightmare. Hell, I just hit it with guns too fast. Yeah, don't the know that just make me scared. My goons are God body, get ready to get it up there. Plus we trained in guerrilla warfare, prepare to take a loss when you step into that motherfucking B-O-S-S-B-O. Now let me hear you say, boss motherfucker. I say boss motherfucker.
Boss motherfucker.
I say boss motherfucker.
Boss motherfucker.
My name is Marcel P Black, and I make conscious rap for gang members. Let's go.
You see, the problem is, man, everybody taking time out to look at these young brothers and sisters in these streets, man. We want to look y'all different politics, man. Everybody come and save us. We got to do this.
I gotta try to say to the Black Messiah.
So I'm at the point in my career, man, ain't about me. It's about these young brothers and sisters.
That's my set, right? That's my set.
Every single day, for these circumstances. You know what I mean? These young people gonna be the ones who take us into the future, man.
Look,
Come on, man.
yo. Somebody won the town crying. God is in the building, return of the Black Messiah. Coming straight about the South, cut your grammar out my mouth. Run away up in my bloodline, nigga, ain't no turning around. I keep freedom on my mind, with the heater by my side. Got some neighbors that are banking, it's ever going down. Families on speed dial if a nigga need to ride. Uncle Sam's worst nightmare, street niggas organized the ghost of Edgar Hoover. See me building with the groovers. Trying to bridge the gap between black youth and revolution. I'm with the trappers asking how we find a real solution. How we clean up all this money, stop this on pollution. Killing our own, get these police out of our zone. Since that 7 EP drop, fans probably tapping my phone. I know they stare and whisper, taking pictures by the low. If I never get that with you, know my music will live on. Hold on. Somebody won the town crying. God is in the building, return of the Black Messiah.
It's imperative that we organize, man, and we educate these young brothers and sisters, man. It's imperative that we make sure they get all the opportunities that we never had, man.
Somebody won the town crying. God is in the building, return of the Black Messiah.
I don't care if you're a blood, I don't care if you're a crib. GE fighters,
Say, Lord.
guys, what they do is
Look, go back and fuck that black collar. I been talking about the power in the black dollar. I been talking about black nation building, protecting black women, protecting black children, blacks on the land, black beings, black jobs. No more blue-eyed Jesus, black people need a black God. Taking care of both physical and mental health. No more waiting on permission, we will do it all for self. And if the feds watching, I'm be fresh as hell. Trying to find heaven on earth where no devils dwell. A street preacher using rap music to reach people. I squeeze heaters, culture freedom, leaving demons leaking. Speaking freedom every single time I'm speaking, singing. New Negro spirituals that probably got the people peeping. Stirring and whispering, taking pictures by the low. If I never get that with you, know my music will live on. Hold on. Somebody won the town crying. God is in the building, return of the Black Messiah.
I'm trying to make some music that's gonna last forever, man. I'm trying to make an art that's gonna last forever.
I say, somebody won the town crying. God is in the building, return of the Black Messiah. Straight it out, straight it out, straight it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all make some motherfucking noise for yourselves, man. Yeah. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, okay, here we go. Alright, so look. I just came out, all aggressive, throwing gang signs and black fists and shit. That's what I do. Some people know me for a long time, some people never met me before. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple of points to kind of explain who I am. My name is Marcel P Black. Born in Southern Oklahoma, came to South Louisiana about 18 years ago. I'm a youth development worker. I'm a father, I'm a husband. As AU said earlier, anytime you see me, I got at least 2 pieces of polo on. This is Ralph. You see the horse. Black History Month gonna be a little different because I got some black brands I'm trying to sponsor. So I might have like a black on clothing brand. But the bottle's probably still gonna be low. That's all I wear, right? 2 more things. Very important. I believe the black woman is God. And I enjoy woman. Well, hold up now. I didn't get no applause. I believe the black woman is God. And Spike can tell you, Mike can tell you, Joe can tell you, Cool can tell you, Mark can tell you, I enjoy strip clubs as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a contradiction. It's not a contradiction. Two things can't be true, right? I got a song about it.
Hey, we going to strip club next week?
Shit check. You want to hear it? Here you go. They say conscious niggas can't have fun. Shit, I gotta be sad. Fuck all that. Nigga, I be black, God fresh. Pull up and up on my chest. Opportunity creator, trying to come up on the jet. I be out here on the air, acting bad, catching slaps. Gotta fly across the country. If you call me with the bag, I'm a hustler in the half. When it comes to get this cash, gotta multiply this down, divide and flip it, bring it back. See, I'm trying to build a nation with this paper that I stack. Looking fly, doing it, still talking revolution. These conscious raps are fooling. If he been to where I grew up, I'm a eyeball nigga in the boot, learn to maneuver. I be scrapped with a tool in a room full of voters. The industry is shady, it needs to be taken over. Right now, I'm trying to go up. We got some hitty, nigga pop up. I'm feeling black and excellent. Let's celebrate the glow up, huh? Fat niggas getting chose like I'm pimping. The black woman is God, so I'm tired and while I'm tipping, I be black, God fresh. Y'all gonna say this shit with me already? And I be black, God fresh. I represent the y'all ready? And I be black, God fresh. When I'm at your own grind, you know that I'm a shine. You try to do it, let's look it. Black, God fresh. How I keep these facts. Listen. I be so black and godly that just walking up the block. It's enough to make a white woman go and call the cops. Trying to get a nigga killed, cause we trying to live. I don't be bothering nobody, cause we trying to chill. But since I'm with my people, out here in that field, I'm exactly what they feel, cause I keep it trill. It goes out here, they not teaching to my kids. They already know they God, and that she lives with me and man. They are going in. So pro-black social commentary in my flow in. I was trying to make a record, niggas swing on pose again. If you want to pay when she touch her toes again, fuck it. I'ma do it all. I'm here first in the struggle, so for self-care, I'm a power. I've been stacking on these niggas. I've been blessed with praise and love. Call me black God fresh. Southern conscious, big and small, nigga. Black God fresh. When I step out on the scene, dress. Yo, y'all ready? Yo, and I be black God fresh. When I'm out here on the block, I represent the block. Trying to take you to the and I be black God fresh. When I'm out here on my grind, you know that I'm a shine. Cause my melody one more time and I'll be black God fresh. How I keep getting perfect. I'm dripping on these haters cause I'm beautiful and black. I'm dripping on these haters cause I'm beautiful. Y'all hear me, man. Hold on, listen, man. I ain't run y'all out, huh? Y'all still fucking with me being said? No. That's that nigga trash, I'm out. Alright, fuck. This one we have some fun. So I'm a backpacker, conscious rapper. Used to develop the workers. Used to thug a little bit my teenage years. Also, probably about 3 years ago, somehow I became the leader of the Stop Rapping Over Vocals movement. I don't know how, it just kinda happened, right? Every month of July, we celebrate rapping over vocals, breath control, get in the gym, memorize your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Step up your game as an MC, because I travel all over the country. I've been seeing niggas fake the funk. And this calls for some proper participation. Either we all in or we out. Alright? So look, I never put two fingers in there. I'm gonna say, it's too many whack rappers. Y'all say not enough MCs. Are we in on that? We good with that? Okay. It's too many whack rappers. Not enough MCs. One more time.
Y'all want the whack niggas gonna rap with y'all? Okay. It's too many whack rappers. Too many whack rappers. Principal stand, let's go. Hip hop, hip hop. Take it back to the bricks, man. Two fingers up, two fingers up, two fingers up. It's too many whack rappers. Too many whack rappers. Too many whack rappers. Too many whack rappers. It's the microphone checker. Rap for the hecklers on the record. Well respected when I rap it on the record. Accidentally get headers like a necklace. All that tough shit you spread better get it. Cookies and hip hop, don't give a fuck about your street credit. If you hang around the crowd, then forget it. Slender in the line, no seat. You gon' regret it, no confuse you when you local ass. Rapping over vocal ass. Studying like you learned what you wrote. Say vocal ass. You don't wanna be outside of rap. Then come west. I suggest you leave that shit on west. With your own hands. You can't rhyme, so you hide behind the lyrics. All the time when you rhyme, all the time you really kiss it. Just up to more stuff, worry about it, get it. You know nobody wanna hear that bullshit you spit. It's too many white rappers. Too many white rappers. Too many white rappers. Too many white rappers. And I say, I love, y'all say hip hop. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, yeah, I told you and I back it up. Laugh at these rappers getting mad, dog. You whack as fuck. I'm here for you up on the stage and in the booth. I'm an iPhone in the freaking Digger City blues. Now rappers mad cause I'm from Digger City blues. Cause I never popped a pill or put a pistol on a nigga. Ain't never had to worry about the blood streaks of witness. I'm made sure I put the total face to get my lyrics left. But everybody wanted to hear the talk and I stood tall on my knees with the power that gotta put the subject on the swag consciousness on the cash. But I ain't doing shit for free if we won't be having bad. Credit lane just about me and myself. My kicking through the culture, never setting out for wealth. The young and common know because I open doors for others. I'm the God, you're true, and I love this motherfucker. Too many rap rappers. Too many white rappers. Too many white rappers. Too many white rappers. I love, y'all say hip hop. I love, I love, I love. Who after me? Yeah, say real MCs don't rap over vocals. Real MCs don't rap over vocals. Real MCs don't rap over vocals. And I'm the underground king, bitch, don't ever call me local. All those vocal rappers left? Sorry. So look, I'm about to do something that I haven't done in my career. I'm about to do a song for the ladies. Now ladies, listen. Most of the time, if I dedicate a song to y'all, it requires you bust it open and spread your cheeks. I don't do that. So you can sit where you are and just be beautiful and black. Jay Slaughter's in the building, wearing the best t-shirt in the building. Let's go.
Live for me.
With pretty eyes, but neglecting what I see inside. Like a man, it's a shame how we call you as your name. When we get a little funny in this rap game, you've been a number one protector since the first day. You never left us side, even as we first say. Now that I'm older names, a lot of things I'm unlearning. Y'all a good example for my own children. Like a man gotta be a good example for my son. Show me how to be treated when you open up to find love. From first lady to sex workers, I see you. You are my equal, so that's how I'm gonna treat you. The black woman is the soul of our people. You are God. The Lord knows that we need you. Black woman, I'ma live for 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 you. I'ma say it again. Black woman, I'ma live for you. Black woman, I'ma live for you. Sorry for the shit we put you through. So black woman, I'ma live for you. You can say whatever. Your name is good over there. You say that, you say that. All right.
I love that goddamn song.
Mark is a light-skinned nigga, root for the black woman. I need that shit. Alright. Last two songs in the set. The first song was on Cry Freedom. The Principles of Standards record was on the song I did before that was on For the Culture. I'm getting back into my album. These are some of my favorite records on the album. If you haven't heard it, make sure you come see me at the table. We'll talk about more of that later. This is called Sunday featuring Skyzoo. Let's go.
Should be nice to know she's bad.
I'm just trying to get about the struggle someday. I'm matching where they hustle Sunday to Sunday. Too many killers, Lord, I'm sick of all this gunplay. I just wanna see my daughter and my son safe. For born who PK, they go the dumb way. I pray these lyrics make a difference in them some way. I'm just trying to bring forever all in one take. I'm just trying to bring forever all in one take.
What's in this music of movement? I write for revolution. Now for the foolish and stupid, I'm here to clear confusion. I'm writing rulers for shooters, aiming at institutions. Politicking with gang numbers, singing hallelujah. Cause every single day I pray my actions ain't in vain. That I ain't waste my time with things that never ever came. But I stay with it, committed to go and get it. Protecting the streets, struggles for my niggas. I'm pledging easy to the block. We up this baby, get that rock. My vision to get street niggas organizing just the system. Y'all was open about the shooter. Y'all been murdered out this block. My vision to get street niggas organizing just the system. Much more than puffing niggas accomplishments. Fuck out about your tripping, baby. Devil trying to kill us someday. I just wanna see my people free. And I will keep on fighting like my ancestors did for me.
I'm just trying to get about the struggle someday. I'm matching where they hustle Sunday to Sunday. Too many killers, Lord, I'm sick of all this gunplay. I just wanna see my daughter and my son safe. For more PK, they go the dumb way. I pray these lyrics make a difference in them some way. I'm just trying to write forever all in one take. I'm just trying to write forever all in one take.
While these rappers captive my traffic, I write for Tokyo captive. In prison simple, and environments that our people trapping. It ain't nobody coming to save us, we gotta do it for us. Can't put no trust in them government, they don't give a fuck. Believe in peace, but that don't mean I'm not violent. What my paradise on earth, I ain't waiting till I'm dying with the wipe this pipe, the sky is on. Preach the self-reliance, put our resources together, so make our situations better, huh? And though I may not get the richer, hope my kids do. We may never see real freedom, we got work to do, but it's all said and done. When you remember the answer one, a man who stood tall, spoke in action, and it's on. A man with good intentions, who talking is the lifting, who never sold a soul, or relied on the giving someday. I just want everything better, and I pray my music resonates. Now we're two forever, hands up.
I'm just trying to get about the struggle someday. I'm matching where they hustle Sunday to Sunday. Too many killers, Lord, I'm sick of all this gunplay. I just want to see my daughter and my son safe. For more PK, they go the dumb way. I pray these lyrics make a difference in them some way. I'm just trying to write forever all in one take. I'm just trying to write forever all in one take.
These devils out here losing God as a weapon. They think that they are hurting justifies they oppression. Listen, ain't no black people in the kingdom for placing Jesus. Cause they don't see us as evil and never want to treat us. For black people spitting lies when they yellow. But you about to never hurt, never make it up to heaven. But I don't want to wait to perish, so I finally inherit. The earth is not a prophet. I don't claim to be a prophet, but if I was like a prophet, but if I was with a Bible, please don't think your Bible has the business on these all idols. And thank God for the black woman, cause my God is a black woman, and I'm a praiser. And these horns that I be playing, jiggling on the battlefield like a King David. And I'ma let these horns blow, like I'm trying to knock down the walls of Jericho. And keep on marching while we sing freedom songs. I am James Logan Johnson, singing God's trombone. And I'ma let these horns blow. I'ma let these horns blow. Keep on marching while we singing freedom songs. I am James Logan Johnson, playing God's trombone. That's it, it's my time. My name is Marcel P Black, Bad Roots Hip Hop representative. If you like, first of all, big shout out to my brother Joe, man. Let me talk about Joe real quick, man. Y'all give it up for Joe, man. Give it up for Joe, man. About 15 years ago, he was one of the first rappers in the city when I ain't have shit. Like, he heard my shit when I was rapping over mixtape beats. He was like, man, let me fuck with you. We go to wordsouth.com, you know what I mean? Some old school chat room shit. And we've been rocking ever since. He's the only person every step of the way. He never left my side. Always left love and support. From like, I was around before all the antidote shit. I was around before everybody but two people from Real Profit Entertainment. So like, even though I'm not a technical artist of Real Profit Entertainment, I always feel like Real Profit and the Antidote family. We share resources as much as we possibly can. Be it shows, be it artists, be it ideas. That's my brother. Y'all make some motherfucking noise for Joseph Park, man. Real shit. Real shit. Like, I don't keep the rapping Baton Rouge much, man. So it really means a lot to me to be here. I have no idea when I'm rapping Baton Rouge again. I'm gonna do a lot of traveling, but whenever I'm in town, you know, I'm gonna pull up. For people who are interested, anything I did or said, I have the table with the red, black, green flag. I got 4 different albums, my last 4 projects. They got $10 a piece. If you're lying like you ain't got no cash, I take the swipe. My cash app is popping as well, Venmo, all this shit. If you a big nigga like myself, all I got left is 3X t-shirts, but you want support. Ladies, you want to get them wearing the bed and some shit. You can do that as well. I got the Riddle Season Rap Over Vocals buttons for $2, and most importantly, I can tell you as a person who travels around the country, the money is the money, right? Don't get twisted. I'm a full-time artist, and I'm trying to provide my family doing the music shit. But people are the most important thing. I ain't to the level to where a motherfucker put the check in my pocket just for waking up. So I take it personal to make sure I make a connection with anybody who wants to connect with me. So if nothing else, do me a favor. Come sign the email list. Come take a flyer. I will keep in contact with you. Not only with what I'm doing, but any other type of dope ass shit that's happening in the city of Baton Rouge, hip hop wise. Deal? If you don't follow me, Marcel P Black, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, marcelpblack.com. If you ain't got it today and you just want to order some merchandise later, marcelpblack.bandcamp.com. That's my time. I love my hobby free.
Marcel P Black. Y'all give it one more time. Y'all, I just finished eating a plate of food from Miss Jazzy back there. She got some food left. Please go and eat. Because that's amazing.
Food's still going.
Like,
Food's still going.
when it comes to food, I am a pro, and you cannot tell by my portion.
I'm a skinny fat dude. All the food go to my feet, but I do eat.
Y'all, this has been another great showcase Sunday. August. If you haven't done the red carpet interviews, get over here to do some red carpet interviews for the antidote.com.
All these networks.
If you ain't an artist, but you want to be an artist, don't ask me what it is. I ain't got an idea. Man, thank y'all.
You know what? Turn up.
Tell them the DJ. Who's not your sign?
I'm a trap guy, the definition of perfect, everything unflawed.